In this video, I will be VOD reviewing a bronze tank slash DPS player that says they deserve GM. If you want to see more VOD reviews, or if you want me to VOD review your account, comment down below your rival's name, and I will get to VOD reviewing. And if you want to see more of these, please make sure you like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So right now, they are defending, and off to a bad start. You're in the spawn room with 2 seconds left, and you're not even close to point. That's rough.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
I'm the only one who's
You just used your entire kit. You've been out of spawn for 5 seconds, and you just used your entire kit. And you didn't even use it for, like, mobility. You missed the circle. I don't even play Daredevil, but I know you're not supposed to do that.
There's more of them than us.
Yeah, maybe you'd be able to help your team if you didn't stay in spawn for the entire game. Now 3 people are dead on your team, and you have 1 support. They didn't get a single pick.
You're on my radar.
Okay. And that was a bad spot. You couldn't really run away in that corner, but jumping around isn't really going to do anything. You had to make some sort of play. What you should have done was load back. Is when you see 3 people in your team die, I would back. Hold up. I would back over here and get to this choke. Or, since you're Daredevil, wall climb up to here. There's no reason you have to stay in this box, right? Because you have their entire team pushing you, and they're being very aggressive. Like, they're being so aggressive where they just left their tank in the dust, and Cyclops and Blade is just pushing you with a support. You're gonna die in that situation every single time. So the best play would have been just to leave through the store, or even leave up the stairs, or climb up the wall. Just something to get away from the other DPSs.
Here they come.
Alright, now you're on Elsa.
Shot to the soul.
Using your entire kit again.
Love that kick.
I mean, I know this is bronze, you can kind of do whatever you want, but this makes me I have the suspicion that you don't know how to play Elsa, because you just used the entire kit in 2 seconds of you being out of spawn, and now you're pushing a team with no abilities. You have 0 abilities right now, and you're pushing the enemy team.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
And then you just stop shooting. What is this?
Shot to the soul.
You just have a stroke on the jab.
More of them than there are of us. Cheers, mate. Watch your step.
Okay.
Some help would do
Stop that
nicely.
vehicle!
Love that kick. Shot to the soul.
They raided halfway! Stop them!
I mean, the only thing I had to say there for that entire fight, when you weren't shooting at the Jeff, you could have easily gotten a pick on that Jeff. Your crosshair was on that shark's head. You could have just blown that smooth off. But then you just were staring at him. And then, I mean, your aim's not great, but, like, it's bronze. You don't really need good aim. I mean, from what I'm seeing right now, I don't know if I would even give you silver. Much less than GM.
Love that kick. Here comes the horde. Trap set.
There's still a chance.
Yeah, it just seems like you like picking fights with the entire team. What you're supposed to do is isolate one person you can kill, like a support, I would go. I mean, even their like less mobile, like their Squirrel or their Blade. Blade, I don't know. Blade seems pretty good here, but but yeah, like their supports. You go in the back line, you pick a support off, you kill them, and then you just leave. That's all you gotta do. Especially with Elsa when she's a very decent character. All you gotta do is get one kill, and that's it. You don't have to fight the entire team. That's just useless because you have a Moon Knight and a Cyclops that can easily do crowd control and kill and not kill, but fight multiple people at a time. You're more like a single target character. And yeah, that's why you die.
Stop them!
Alright, now we're on Hulk.
They hit a checkpoint.
Now we're just standing
Now
still.
might be a good time to stop them.
Oh, a little bit of movement. Alright. Your Exile, probably your best ability. Then your Bubble. You just threw it at the ground for no reason. Now you gotta wait 15 seconds before you can really fight anyone. And I assume since you're charging your jump, you're about to jump into their whole team.
Better stop that vehicle!
At least you got out. That's good. What the fuck are we doing there? Just standing still for no reason. I don't even. You had to be doing something while you're playing. There's no way. Just standing still for no reason. Yeah, it looks like it's wrath for you there. You can't really do too much about that.
It's now or never! Stop them!
Okay, now we switch to magic. A big thing about hero shooter games like Overwatch and Rivals is that you should probably stick to like one or two characters in a game, so you could build your ult charge. You've been on what, four people, and then they're almost about to get last point. You haven't been able to ult once yet, just because you keep switching characters. That's not good at all. You really have to stick to one or two. And in bronze, you could stick to one. No one's gonna really hard counter you. But I mean, I guess we gotta see the magic now.
Limbo. Survive this. My armor's stronger now.
Okay, that's yeah, I can't even say that was your fault. That was unfortunate. That was just unlucky.
Bye.
I climbed out of limbo. This is
If you switch your
nothing.
character, I swear to God. Oh my God. Dude, just pick a character.
Don't give them another inch! Or else.
Well, like that. I think right there you should have just followed through. I think you could have easily just killed their invis if you just followed through that combo. Because you got her to half health, you only used one ability. You could have easily just killed her if you just pushed into her instead of backing up. Because now you just backed up into a blade ult. And then you die. Yeah, it looks like that's cap.
I'm made from
Yeah.
stronger stuff than that.
The current
Alright, so for defense, you played 5 characters. You didn't ult once. and your team just got decimated, and they just pushed card the entire time. So hopefully attacking's better. Where are you at? Oh, you're in spawn with Devil.
I'm hurting pretty bad over here.
I do see that someone on your team left. That's unfortunate. But definitely still could do something without a teammate. Just because someone leaves doesn't mean you instantly lose the game. I don't know what you're doing, but you're the tank on your team right now. You're supposed to be pushing up to some sort of degree. Right now, your team, you're back here. Your Jeff's kind of behind you, but then you have your Phoenix frontline. Phoenix should never frontline ever. And then I mean I think you saw the Iron Fist up here. If not, your Iron Fist is probably gonna push that Phoenix or push that Jeff because Jeff's half health. But I think Iron Fist is going to go for Phoenix. You, right here, could push up and make sure Phoenix does not get aggroed by the Iron Fist. And then you have Squirrel Girl poking all the way over there. You can just tank that. Devil's very tanky. You have a shield. If you really wanted to, you can just aura walk through this place and attack their Squirrel Girl. That's all you gotta do. Okay, so your Jeff just got picked, and now you push up, and you have no support. So I think you have Deadpool. Solo. Yeah, okay. I don't know how you got out of that alive. Two problems that I saw were you use your R1 way too quickly. Right? When I play Devil, when I'm using my R1 is to either finish a kill or just get overshield. That's like the two reasons I would use R1. R1 will save your life most times. Because you can just get so much overshield if you hit all your shots. But you have to be close. You were way too far away to get your R1 to actually land. Then used your bubble, which was smart, but you didn't back away when you were using your bubble. You were still fighting them while you're using your bubble. What I would have done is use your bubble and then start to push off. But then, when you were pushing off, you went into this box. That would be smart if you went for the health pack, but you didn't go for the health pack. You stayed at this door and just let Strange attack you. That's bad because you lost line of sight to your supports. Your supports can't heal you if they can't see you. Luckily, they just clutched up, and I don't know how you're alive, but W supports, though. These shoes are one for no reason again. I mean, with Devil, you just really have to be more aggro. You have to be mindful of your supports again. Your supports need to see you, but you have to be playing a very aggressive, very fast pace with Devil, where you're not going to get any value at all. Alright, we finally stick to a character. That's great. There's not really much going on in this fight that was a problem. We were just missing shots and stuff. I don't know why you just stop playing sometimes. I don't know what the situation is, but like, you just don't move when you get eaten by Jeff, or when you went to banner form when you're playing Hulk. You just stop moving. I don't know why. Yeah, I think you just overextended there. I don't think you needed to fight that Iron Fist. Because then Blade just pushed up and Blade just pushed up and healed for the Iron Fist, so you were not going to win that fight. But I mean, a good tip is if you have someone that's bleed, then that's a good time to use R1 if you're really trying to finish someone off. That's probably the best way to use R1 in your bleed. Or use your L1 to push them off. I haven't seen that yet. You haven't grabbed anyone. Yeah, that was... You should just backed off from the ult. Once you saw the ult, you should have just ran back. And just gathered with the team. But you almost have ult. This is going to be the first ult of the game. And it's been...
Oh, I just love their little spears.
It's basically the end of the game. It's been 10 minutes and you haven't ulted yet. So I'm excited to see you ult.
They got the drop on you. Down to 30 seconds.
Okay, you didn't have L1. I don't know how you were going to get out of that ult, but you push up at the wrong times. It would have been better when Strange backed up, that's when you start to push up. And if you really have to, ult gives you a bunch of overshield. And then you can use your R1 every, 2 seconds? You can just spam R1 and just get overshield over and over again. It's like a cap ult where you can just stay alive. That's a better way to push up because you had to aggro. I assume you guys are not going to get the point. You have 13 seconds left. But that would have been a better point. When you see their tank back up, you get aggressive. Especially when it's a Strange. Strange can't really re-engage quickly. Unless he has an ult or something. When you see a shield tank back up, that is your time to get aggressive. Especially as a brawl like Dino. But I'm pretty sure that is the end of the game. And it was actually without you ulting a single time.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Yeah.
Final score.
Okay.
0, 2, 3.
I mean, just notes. Off rip. Don't play so many characters. Because you're never gonna be able to ult. Your aim could be better. Your positioning could be better. When to engage with their tank and disengage, you really need to know when you should not fight someone and when you should fight someone. Especially with shield tanks and playing Dino. Dino is busted with shield tanks. You can push up as much as you want if they're backing up. And if your supports got your back, which your supports were very good. It would also be smarter to, since you're so mobile on Dino with your leap, is to peel for your supports. If your supports are getting jumped by the Iron Fist or the Blade, that's when you go help them. You get to disengage off fighting their tank and their Scoregirl and their Jeff. You go help your supports so they can help you get to point. That's kind of the whole gist of playing tank. Help your supports so they can help you. That's if you are playing tank. If you're playing DPS, get kills. You didn't get kills, so I really don't have much to say there. Yeah.